Okay, so everyone is watching the Queen or has watched the Queen, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their view. It's obviously not my view because I'm not a royalist, and I don't think anyone in life should be where they are by virtue of their birth. So that's my view on it. So I'm not doing this live on Facebook at the moment because I think that people are already getting into argumentative mode, and I just don't want that on top of everything else. That's an empty glass, by the way. This is a more full one. This is one I prepared earlier. So people have said that on YouTube I'm supposed to come on every day, apparently, in order to maintain attention. That's for the fish, by the way. So I just thought, yeah, people keep asking me for recipes for the stuff that I do online, and I don't have any recipes really. I just sort of play it by ear. So I'm putting the oven on. I don't know. 400 sounds about right for fish. Might be a bit high. Don't know. Don't care. And this is fish that... I don't normally like fish. I really hate fish. I'm a woman. No, I'm not going to say that. It's too rude. So, this was frozen. And now it's not frozen, obviously. And it's haddock, which I got from the supermarket. Well, I got it online from the supermarket. And I said yesterday on Facebook, I'm not normally a fish fan. I really cannot. Sexual neurosis here, by the way. I've got my Clorox wipes ready for afterwards. I'm not normally a fish fan. I really don't like it. But I don't know why in this crisis I'm suddenly sort of craving it. So I'm putting it in the dish here with a bit of fish juice. Oh, that's a lot of fish juice or water, whatever it is. And then I'm going to poach it in white wine, if I can ever get the bottle open. It's a good thing about having screw tops, although I find some are getting quite hard. So what I actually do is, I just pour on what I fancy. Really? Seems about right. I don't know. And just make it up as I go along, you see. And then I'm going to put some bay leaves in and some pepper. I should have prepared these earlier, but they are up here. So, if I can find them, where are they? There they are. Yay, bay leaves. So, I'm going to put a bit of black pepper on that. And I'm going to put in some bay leaves. It says oregano on it, or oregano as they call it here. But I run out of pots and pans and things. So I'm going to put all that on there. And then in there. Now normally I put chilli on, but I've decided that I'm going to make a parsley sauce, which is what my mother used to make. So no chilies today, I don't think. I'm not sure. You see, now I'm torn because I might not like the parsley sauce. Now I'm on the chilies anyway, so I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put some chilies in case I hate the parsley sauce. Because I'm not really supposed to be having parsley sauce because it's calorie-wise. No, it's not calorie-wise, it's because of my cholesterol. Because I'm not supposed to have butter and things like that. I hate butter anyway, so it's a bit silly to do it. So, that's the fish preparation done. You see, why do they take so long in these TV programmes? That was all it took. And see, the oven isn't even hot enough. It's only on 201 degrees. So I'm going to have to wish her on for a while. Actually, I don't need my glasses to wish her on, I've discovered in life. So yeah, my mum used to cook for us every night. She cooked very well, actually. Oh, no, I think I look better with my glasses on. I was very tired last night, as those of you who are online with me will know from the early hours today. That's better. I couldn't sleep, which is really, really good, because I've been sleeping for so long, and I've had total exhaustion. And fatigue, as the French say. Je suis très fatiguée. Fatiguée. Sorry, past tense. Yeah, I've been suffering from quite bad exhaustion for ages. I started to get quite worried, actually. And anyway, I'm okay now, I think. I had headaches and all these sort of symptoms of various things. And yeah, actually, I might put my phone on at this point. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm back because I was just trying to work out. I don't know why I can't seem to do the photo stuff on Facebook on here. I don't know why. I can do it live when I do it on the computer. I don't know why I can't do it on this. Oh well. That's where you're not missing anything hugely. Photo, life event, photos, music. No, can't do anything. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I hope you're all coping in these very odd times, very weird times. I did a quiz yesterday, didn't win it. My lovely friend Carl Damien Newton did it. And I met some really nice people online, actually. It's really good fun. I don't know if when this goes dark, if you can still see me. But anyway, so to the parsley sauce. I haven't made parsley sauce for years. So again, no recipe, just, I don't know, a bit of butter, put that in. And I've got flour somewhere, because I'll need flour. One of the things you can't get in the States, actually, is corn flour. And I have to order from the British corner shop to get it. You can get baking soda, but no, which is our baking powder. But you can't get bicarbonate soda, and you can't get corn flour. So I'm just going to improvise. Not that I use corn flour anyway. I think I've used it twice in my entire life. Okay, there's my fridge. See, very well stocked, very fresh. Lovely things there. Oh, potatoes. I'm going to have those with my fish. And I'm going to have cauliflower. And some broccoli. Oh, there's too much stuff here. I see, interestingly, I don't like cauliflower and broccoli separately, but mixed together, I like them a lot. I told you this wasn't going to be as much fun as watching the Queen. You were warned. So, right, scissors and go away. Clear up as you go along. That's one of the things that my mother never taught me, but I do. So, flour. Oh dear. There's a lot of stuff in here now. Dear me. Oh goodness me, sorry about that. The sultanas and raisins and currants were in front of it. And, oh shame the butter nearly burnt. Yeah, because I was going to make Christmas puddings, and in the end I didn't make any Christmas puddings because I spent Christmas by myself. Very miserably, with a sausage dinner from Marks and Spencer, 2 sausage, bit of onion gravy. There's no one invited me anywhere. Don't know why. Actually, no one knew where I was. I was in Bath in a quiet place. But you know, it's a time for families. And anyway, so now what I'm doing, I just put a bit of flour in that to make a roux. See, there's my roux. She needs a bit of milk in there. The one time I don't use skim milk is I like skim milk on my tea, in my tea, and I like skim milk on cornflakes. But I don't have my cornflakes there. But I do like whole milk. Sorry, no, I don't have skim milk on my cornflakes. I think for sauces and for cereal, you've got to have whole milk. And I hate the milk police now in hotels. Like in the Marriott, they don't give you whole milk anymore. It's only semi-skimmed. Well, that's neither one thing or the other, is it? It's like saying you like Marmite sometimes and sometimes you don't. It's just a bit silly, really. Right, I think my fish can go now, because that's nearly en route. Okay, there's the fish. Actually, I've got a plate heating in there, which is going to crack if I don't take it out and stir it. That's going to come out. fish goes in. Okay. Right, so. Okay, so. I'm going to use that whisk. So, when you're doing your roux, I also think it's better to use a whisk rather than a spoon because then you don't get the lumps in it. No idea what I'm doing. I think this is how my mum used to make it. That's a bit more milk. I did buy parsley yesterday because this was on my mind to make. I thought, I know what I fancy. I fancy some parsley sauce. So, I'm going to chop up the parsley. I don't think that's going to need any more thickening actually. So I'll put that over there. I never fancy food once I've done it though, because it takes so long. I once did a TV show and I lost a stone in doing it because what happens is that you end up working so hard on the show, and by the time it's put on the table it's very cold. Never believe anything you see on TV. Nobody ever eats the food because it takes them so long to reset it all for the lights and spray things on it to make it look nice on camera. Oh no, is that the flat? Yeah, that's the flat leaf parsley. Doesn't smell of parsley. Oh no, I'm losing my sense of taste now. Oh goodness. Right. So I did disinfect the bag, and I know how to chop the parsley up. I'll have to wash the parsley first, obviously. Otherwise we're all going to die. Well, I say we, there's no we here, it's just me. So, right, I don't like the stalks. You can use stalks, if you're doing a shake, it's fine to use the stalks of everything. But in a sauce, you don't really want to be choking on a stalk, do you really? Especially in this day and age, there are so many other things that could kill you. By the way, anyone who is going through this hellish virus, I really do feel sorry for you. I think I've probably had it, but I'm through it, I think. But until we get the antibody test, we won't know, will we? And who knows, the Queen's probably got all those. Oh no, too political. Anyway, apparently somebody said that it was a very nice speech. I caught the end of it because I was trying to watch something else. But, you know, if it's your thing, it's your thing. And if that gives you comfort, doesn't give me any comfort, to be honest. I don't need a monarch to tell me how difficult these things are. I think that we're all fully aware of how difficult it is, and I don't get any comfort from seeing anyone coming on and telling me how difficult it all is, to be honest. You know, she's done a great job, as jobs go. How many lives have been ruined in the process, I don't know, really. But, I'm sure Meghan Markle will be telling us soon. Right, so, I didn't pick that up off the floor, well I sort of did, but I gave it a bit of a wipe first, just in case you thought I was being bad. Oh, hang on, what's that again? Oh no! That's the parsley sauce just going to, I was about to curdle. That's why I have that on the heat. Don't let your sauce overheat. By the way, with cream, if you ever do cream, don't whisk cream too long because it'll suddenly hit a curdling point. And that's no good for anyone. Right, so I'm going to put that over there for the moment. Until I'm going to chop up my parsley now for the sauce. I'm sure I read I was supposed to put something else in it, like salt and pepper or something. But I can always add that afterwards. I don't eat salt because of my high blood pressure. But sometimes a little sauce needs a little salt. I'm so glad I got fresh parsley. It's amazing the things that you can get at the moment. You can't get toilet paper or certain things. But yesterday I managed to get everything from the supermarket, except toilet paper, but I've got 42 rolls left. Not that I stockpiled. I actually have a pathological fear of running out of toilet paper anyway, so I've always got about 40 rolls. And everyone says that I stock everything as if we're about to go to war, which we sort of are. Don't know if you saw, but Trump says that the NFL season will start in September. good luck with that, with all the players. Will probably be locked up in hospital. You know, it's just, I just wish he would stop talking. He's just coming out with such nonsense, you know. Let's listen to the experts. You know, it is what it is. We can't decide. The virus doesn't decide. No, we don't decide, rather. The virus will decide when it's over. We have no say in it at all. So what we have to do is keep control of the few things that we can control. I have to keep leaning over to do that because it goes off screen. You know, we can control staying away from people. We can control aspects of our health. Which reminds me, I've got to do my meditation this morning. That's because, right, so I'm now putting the parsley in the sauce. In case you didn't know, that's what I was doing. Because I know it can be a difficult concept with the parsley sauce. I think the Queen's doing this at the moment. I doubt it. You see, either way, it's the Clooneys that have built a hut or something for their security people on their grounds. Wishing nice of them. I would have done it for free, actually. I would have just hitched a tent up. I need to get close to George. So, now I've got to put the potatoes on. Because they're going to take about 20 minutes. I'm going to put a pan on for the holly and broccoli as well. So, I've had these pans, by the way, since I was a teacher. They're probably 40 years old. And they're the pans that I use all the time. And they're really, really good. How many potatoes do I want just for me? Well, I might want to fry up tomorrow, mightn't I? So, I'm going to do more than I would normally do, just in case I'm in fry-up mode. It's a bit like Christmas, isn't it? Every day is Christmas at the moment. So, I'm rinsing my veg, just in case you thought I was going to be a health hazard. I'm going to put these on. Oh, I'm a bit bored now. Ow! So I can't swear when I'm doing this. That was the plate that came out of the oven that obviously hasn't cooled yet. So, the sauce can go on the low heat, and the potatoes can go on high heat. And then I'm going to put the cauliflower and broccoli in the pan, but not cook it yet because it won't cook as long as the potatoes. I do like my broccoli and cauli and potato fry up the day after sauce rather raw. Oh, what the heck? No, I'm not doing that much. It'd be a waste. We can't waste food in this day and age. Right. Or these times rather. Okay, cauliflower. Did I say I don't like cauliflower? Yeah, I don't like them separately, but I do like them together. It's a nice mix. So, let's put right, rinse that as well. Rinsing my veg. I think there's too much stalk on all these. That they say florets. In actual fact, there's quite a lot of stalk. It's not just florets. So I don't want the little stalky bits. Again, if you're doing a shake, you can have all the stems and stalks that you actually want, but not when they're going to be as an accompaniment. Oh dear, the volume's gone down quite a lot now. And by the way, here's another little tip for you. If you want to freeze fresh cauli and broccoli, all you have to do is blanch it briefly and then freeze it. Don't freeze it from, don't freeze it just straight from the fresh bag into your freezer bag, because that's not going to work. So you just need to blanch it for a couple of minutes in boiling water, let it cool, and then put it in your freezer bag. And it comes out really, really good. And very, very tasty and fresh. Oh dear. There we go. Right, so I'll put those in a pan ready and waiting. And like I said earlier, I don't have any bicarbonate soda, which softens the veg. If you put like half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda in, it softens the veg. I might try a bit of baking soda, because I haven't actually worked out whether baking soda is the same as, I'm not sure it's bicarb, but I don't think it is. I think they're pure baking, yeah, they're baking powder. Their baking soda is like baking powder. But you know, it's not going to kill me, is it? It might work, might soften it up a bit. Who knows? So, they're going to go on the, when the potatoes are boiling, that's going to go on the, oh, no, no, no. Oh, God, don't let your parsley sauce burn. I think I saved it in time, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I think I saved it. But I think I might need some more, either some more parsley or some more. Let me see. It's going to need a lot more parsley. A lot more. One of the things I've discovered is that parsley doesn't actually taste of anything. When you do parsley sauce, you need an awful lot of parsley. Or rather, I think the curly parsley tastes more than this parsley. This is flat leaf parsley, which I've never felt has as much flavour, to be honest. Certainly going to need a lot more of it. It's going to need some seasoning as well, even though I don't eat the salt, like I say, but it is going to need it. In fact, I might just have salt and water on it. I can put the chilli in the fish now. So I won't have that problem if the parsley sauce doesn't work, will I? Oh dear, it's all getting muddled now with the stalks. Okay, right. You see, MasterChef's in trouble in Australia. Nigella's had to cancel because they can't get out there because of the virus. So that's going to be distressing for her bank balance. Actually, that was unfair of me. She's very hard work, and I like Nigella a lot. She's a good person and has endured some really tough hardship in life. That she's lost a lot of people. Family members and her husband, and you know, well, we're not going into her man choice of one particular person, but she's a good person and works very, very hard actually. So I'm a big fan of Nigella. And she looks amazing. We're pretty much the same age. I know what you're thinking. Peas in a pod. Couldn't tell us apart in a dark night, could you? I'd like to say about me and Catherine Zeta-Jones. We come from a very similar place in Wales, not, well, about 20 miles apart. People mistake us for each other all the time, me and Catherine. Amazing. I say, no! She's like my less attractive cousin. Okay, I've got more parsley in now. Because it just wasn't working. Now I know I don't make parsley sauce very often. So, now I've decided it is going to need a bit of salt and pepper. Because that parsley just ain't doing it. Pepper. Yeah, so I don't have salt because I've got high cholesterol, not high cholesterol, high blood pressure. Although my tablets are very good now. So, my blood pressure's come down a bit. Also, not going anywhere is helping, I find. It's nothing like a killer virus to help your blood pressure, that's what I say. Right, let's see if that makes any difference. That looks very green. That's better. I think that parsley may permeate the milk now. I don't heat it just yet. Right, so now then I can just concentrate on the drinking. Because it's going to be a very easy meal, this. I'm not going to make crumbles today, I've decided. Normally if I had people around, you see, I'd do some crumble and custard. But I'm I'm not, because it's me. I'm not a big... No, I do like crumble actually, I love blackberry crumble. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to clear up, and maybe I'll come back to you to show you the result when I'm eating my dinner. But in the meantime, because this is going to be a really tedious bit, well, it's all tedious, but the clearing up bit is not great. It's very tedious. And I'll be off camera a bit because I'll be clearing up everything, apart from putting this wine in the fridge. Oh, it's fantastic value, this. It's 1.5 litres. That's why I don't mind using it for cooking wine. Because you don't want to use your best wine for your cooking. This is my more expensive wine. As Jesus said in the Bible when he went to a wedding, and those of you who've seen the other stuff I've been putting on YouTube will know this, Jesus went to a lot of weddings. In fact, I think he was the original wedding crasher. So when he was at one of his many weddings that he crashed, he said that what you've got to do, it's a parable, although I think he was at the wedding drinking, quite frankly. I don't think it was a parable at all. I think it was based on truth. A bit like turn the water into wine. I think he actually did that. Well, I think he switched the bottles, to be honest. But anyway, so what he said was you should have the good wine first and then give your guests the shit wine afterwards, because they won't know the difference because they'll be so drunk on the good wine. Whereas if you give them the bad wine, I can't remember his logic anyway. He's a bit dodgy on those weddings. It's a bit like the one with the virgins. Again, if you've watched me on YouTube, you know about my stress about the virgins. So he went to another wedding. Okay, wedding crasher. All he needed was Owen Wilson as a sidekick. Went to the wedding, and there were 5 virgins with oil in their lamps and 5 virgins not. Oh, how did he criticise the virgins who didn't have oil in their lamps? Who takes an oil lamp to a wedding anyway? But no, Jesus said that the others were prepared. Did they use the oil? No. They probably had central heat in there. They didn't need the oil lamps at all. It's just Jesus having a go at 5 virgins, in my humble opinion. Sorry if I've offended anyone with that. Maybe I'll get back to the Queen and see what happens there. Anyway, so I'm going to come off now and maybe talk to you all later. I'm going to show you the view from my apartment today. It's the view from my apartment every day, actually. But it's a nice sunny day here in New York. So there's the hospital ship over there. It's a nice sunny day. Pity. See, look at all those people down there. They're not self-distancing, are they? So I'm not going out at the moment, I've decided. I've run up and down my stairs a few times, but I'm just a bit concerned about it. Well, I've been concerned for a while. So obviously I'm reading my Bible and reading about Jesus and his weddings. But anyway, if you've managed to sit with it for this long, good. If not, I'm going to start recording more things more. The reason I haven't, by the way, is because I hate doing stuff on camera, any kind of camera, without makeup on. And I just can't be bothered to put makeup on. So I decided that I'm just going to come on and not have makeup on. And, you know, you can always just put the volume on if you can't stand looking at me without makeup on, which I can't. Anyway, have a good Sunday, what's left of it. And I shall talk to you all again soon. Bye.